Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on an absolutely awesome new Humble Bundle with a ton of Xbox games in it. Like to see, some of these Microsoft titles getting Steam keys on them on other platforms. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get the Microsoft games on other e-tailers and whatnot. So hopefully, they open the floodgates a little bit, because it would be nice if, like, Gears of War Reloaded, for example, like, that game would do big numbers on a Green Man Gaming or a Fanatical if it was discounted a little bit. Hopefully they get on board with that at some point, but who knows if that'll happen. But the Xbox Game Studios Publisher Bundle is quite good. $10 gets you a lot of good stuff, so we'll go over that. We'll go over some free titles over for Prime Gaming and the free games over on the Epic Game Store. More on those at the end of this video, but right off the bat, the Xbox Game Studios Bundle, I would recommend going with the $10 tier. I think it's excellent. There is a $5 tier as well. However, $10 will get you Wasteland 3, Quantum Break, As Dusk Falls, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Age of Empires Definitive Edition, Broken Age, Sunset Overdrive, and Battletoads. All that for $10 is ridiculous, given that Quantum Break often goes on sale for like $9.99, so that's a great value offer for that. And Wasteland 3, As Dusk Falls, obviously Ori and the Will of the Wisps is absolutely tremendous. It would be nice if Blind Forest was in here. If you had Blind Forest and Will of the Wisps in this bundle, that alone, wrap it up. $10 for that would already be a home run. And then, obviously you would get a lot of other great games as well. Unfortunately, no Blind Forest in this bundle, but what can you do? Still overall a really, really good bundle with all these games in it. And then, Sunset Overdrive is in there as well. And if you guys don't know, Sunset Overdrive was done by one Insomniac Games, and it was their first foray into an open world title. And I feel like a lot of what they laid the foundation with Sunset Overdrive parlayed into the success of Marvel's Spider-Man. They probably learned a lot in doing an open world game with Sunset Overdrive, and then, Spider-Man turned out the way that it did. Sunset Overdrive is one of those games that I feel like deserves like a remaster, a port to Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation, and all those platforms. Obviously Xbox and PC, but you have the original on PC here, so that's quite nice. And you get Age of Empires Definitive Edition as well, Broken Age, Battletoads, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, As Dusk Falls, Quantum Break, Wasteland 3, just a great bundle. And then $5 will get you Broken Age, Sunset Overdrive, and Battletoads. That's a good deal still, given that Sunset Overdrive, like the deepest it'll go on sale for is $4.99, so having that alongside Broken Age and alongside Battletoads, that's a good deal. It's just not blow away, and I would say the $10 tier is blow away, given all the value you're getting there. So definitely recommend that. Go check out that bundle, and remember, this is alongside a lot of other good stuff that Humble is doing right now. Humble Choice right now is absolutely phenomenal, legitimately one of the best choice bundles of all time, in my humble opinion. I think it's great, and this Xbox bundle, quite good as well, so definitely recommend that. All right, moving on from that, we do have some freebies with Prime that are available right now. The big one is Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus, the Digital Deluxe Edition. Now, that is a Microsoft Store copy, so it's nice when we get the GOG copies. Even the Epic Game Store copies aren't the greatest, but, people like them. Free titles. However, saying people like Epic Game Store is way too much of a stretch, but I think the Epic Game Store is preferred over the Microsoft Store. The Microsoft Store is just an atrocity, and, I used it back in the day when, like, Forza Horizon 3 was available, and it was only available on the Microsoft Store, and then, Quantum Break back in the day only on the Microsoft Store. Gears of War 4, I beat that entire game via the Microsoft Store. Quantum Break, like I said, Gears 4, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which, thank the high heavens, will have Gears 1 available on Steam with Gears Reloaded. So, is what it is, but Wolfenstein 2 is a great game. Definitely recommend you to play that. GOG games, you got Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, you got Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, you got Hypnospace Outlaw, some really good stuff there. You got Styx Master of Shadows, The Last Spell, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, God's Trigger, Mafia 3, and Mafia 2, the definitive editions of both of those. A lot of hype around Mafia right now with the announcement of the Old Country, the price point, the release date, the gameplay trailer looked exceptional. So it would be a good time for you to play Mafia 2 and 3, Mafia 1 as well, ideally. You've got Berserk Boy, you've got Wild Country available. What else you got? The Smurfs 2, The Prisoner of the Greenstone. I know people have been waiting on that. Siberia the World Before, Game Deck Definitive Edition, and Dark Deity Complete Edition. Those are just the GOG titles, alongside Wolfenstein 2, and then on Epic Game Store, they've got more games available. Amnesia Rebirth, Doors Paradox, Gloomhaven, you've got Troublemaker, Thief Gold, by the way, on GOG as well, didn't mention that. Fashion Police Squad is Epic Game Store, the last show of Mr. Chardish, Epic Game Store copy of that, and yeah, a lot of good stuff. Linsfanga, the Time Shift Warrior, and there are games on the Prime launcher as well. I mean, Prime, like I said, has been a great value offer as far as the games that they offer. And then they do have, you know, Prime Luna for game streaming. Man, if these Amazon Luna titles were available on, like, GOG, we would be cooking. Like, Death Stranding Director's Cut is just casually in there, and Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition is just casually in there as well. Unfortunately, most of us ain't trying to get into no game streaming, so you know, that's not going to offer you a lot of value, but as an accessory to Prime, again, like I always said, somebody you know has to have Prime. A family member, a friend, try to utilize it if you don't have it yourself and take advantage of the freebies, because for a lot of people, these are just available for free and, you know, they don't take advantage of it. So it is what it is. Lastly, a couple of freebies over on the Epic Game Store. We have Deadtime Defenders. This is typically $9.99, available for free right now. Deadtime Defenders is an action-packed looter shooter with RPG elements. A mysterious portal has been unleashed. Chaos from alternate dimensions and your humanity's last line of defense. Go on missions looking for epic loot and eliminating enemies before heading back to HQ to rearm, debrief, and prepare for the next run. You've got a single-player story where you're an elite soldier exploring alternate dimensions, taking down mini-bosses and their minions with the guidance of General Shellshock and his band of daring defenders. You'll battle your way through enemy hordes to unravel the mysterious event known as Deadtime. Shoot and loot loads of randomly generated loot, each with their own unique stats and abilities. Explore different game modes and keep the mission going, like Assault, Defend, Rescue, Blitz, and Void Runs. That is available free right now. And then also available free over on the Epic Game Store is Touch Type Tale. Touch Type Tale, typically $19.99, but is available free right now on the Epic Game Store. An innovative typing RTS, a spellbinding story is noted as well, and heroic online multiplayer on top of all of that. That is available for $19.99. And by the way, the next freebies on the Epic Game Store are going to be mystery titles. So generally speaking, the mystery games are somewhat big. So we'll see how that all turns out. The mystery game will be unlocked as of the recording of this video in 5 days. But yeah, we'll cover that next week when they do drop. But that'll do it for me. Again, a great Humble Bundle with the Xbox Game Studios Publisher Bundle. Go check that out. Remember, Humble Choice is still live. That's a phenomenal deal. Prime Gaming and Epic Game Store got you covered with a plethora of freebies as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.